Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're here with a different video. We're going to change the light seals on a Hasselblad back. The Hasselblad backs are very good, well designed, but basically they always fail in one exact spot, which is the light seal. So this happens regularly, and a lot of people get, light leaks in their frames. And I'll post a picture so you can see how they look like. It looks like light is crossing the frame, and not always where you think it is, because sometimes it rebounds and comes back. So we're going to be doing the light seal change. So basically, remove the back from your Hasselblad, and you just want to have a look at it. Basically, there it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws. And you need a Phillips head, so basically a flat head, if I'm not wrong. And I'm going to put a 35mm cap here to hold the screws. So all you have to do is unscrew them and be careful not to drop them into, basically the gears here. So one, they're all the same, so don't be worried about changing the exact spot. If there was exact spots, you could basically keep them in different spaces to know, but these are all the same. And once we remove these 9 screws, 9 screws, we basically will have one plate which you have to remove, which is this back whole plate, and that way we can access the foam and the seal, which you can buy on eBay. I'll leave the link for the eBay purchase. They're usually around 10 bucks shipped, so it's not expensive, and it saves a Hasselblad back, which is over 100 bucks now, so that's always good. If you can use a screwdriver that's magnetized, this one is not, so that's why I have to be careful not to drop the screws anywhere. There we go. And then 4 more on the bottom. What is amazing is the fact that these backs haven't really changed much since the first version of the Hasselblad. To be honest, they have had some minor changes on the outside, but I don't think the inside's changed too much as far as I know. So there we go. 3 to go. 2 to go. You can remove the dark side or not. Honestly, it won't change much, as the spring doesn't really have the force it used to have. So there we go. And now when all of this is removed, we basically can lift the dark side, and it pulls out the, as you can see, the frame. So one thing you will tell in this one, there's a bunch of muck all over here because this is deteriorated, all the foam's old, and now you can see the original probably light seal here that is all corroded. So we have a couple things to clean it. We have alcohol, little utensils, and a little rocket blower. So that should help us. You don't want to lose this spring on the bottom, so be careful with that. But basically, I'm going to clean this a little bit with a rocket blower. Remove whatever debris that could be on it. And now it's pretty much all over the table. And then we're going to grab these, and we're going to clean it with a bit of alcohol just to get that sticky stuff out. The worst thing that can happen with these Hasselblad backs is that sometimes this will break and get into your frame. That happened to me during my honeymoon, and honestly, I still remember that. And I actually didn't use the Hasselblad camera for like a year after that because I got so angry, because all my memories had a very nice piece of seal inside of them. So basically remove that. So you can see it's all coming off. And we're going to grab a little bit of the dry one and clean it off. There we go. It's coming off nicely. So yeah, you want to make sure you clean this, because this gunk will end up on your frames for sure. And actually some of the gunk has ended up here on the pressure plate, which we're going to clean a little bit, which is a way to understand that your back needs a change. So that's clean. Now we're going to the other side. We still have some alcohol here, so let's just try to remove it with that same one. Don't want to waste these. So there we go. clean, almost all the way clean. Let me blow it a little bit. Basically, it's all nice and clean now. And all we have to do now is lay this in as the basically drawing has. So it has like a flat side that's squared and one at an angle. You want to put the angle in there. And then once we put our angle in there, we have our little foam, which actually also has a little cutout, so as you can see, and this goes under it, so that goes just there. And the fact is there also is a little bit of foam on the top plate, which we also have to clean, which is this little foam little sticker we have here. So we're gonna remove that and clean it off. So now we'll move the back to the side, and we're gonna remove this one, which is super gunky. So let's use a screwdriver just to remove it fast. There we go. And now with a bit of alcohol, we're gonna clean it off. Basically just to not have any debris, and it will also stick properly. Gonna clean the whole thing. It's funny how the gunk got all the way to the other side because the dark side pushes it. So there we go. Give it a bit of a clean. You want to make sure it's clean because this will probably last you around 5 to 10 years again, so might as well do it right the first time. Let's put a little bit more just to make sure that it's going to get all off. And then again on this side, it's a little left over. So yeah, this is not very complicated. It requires a little bit of time. So bear with me. We'll get it back and ready soon. So let me get another one just to make sure we clean it off. Remove it and clean it, all of it, all the way. Let me get it out of here. Clean the table a little bit. So yeah, that's basically clean. Now we can grab the little foam and take off the little sticker on the back, or the paper. This is the kind of thing that you do on camera and it never works. There we go. You need a bit of nails, guys. So there you go. Removing the back paper. I'm going to be laying this inside. You don't want it in your frame, so align it properly. Actually, that one was a little bit too further down, so let's put it again. Just about there. And there we go. And now that has a bit of texture. That helps prevent the light coming through. It's kind of like the film canisters have that little bit of a seal to them too. So now the problem is when you're going to fold this down, as you can see, the foam is not the original. This is a replacement, so you need to push it down. So you use the dark slide for it, and there's a couple of videos out there. So this is basically the same operation. So you can basically like flatten it there and then put your dark slide on top. And that came out over there, so we're going to push it a little bit in. Don't worry if you have to repeat a couple times, guys. It's, as I said, better to do it properly one time and not do it wrong a couple times. So we're going to push it in. And now I'm going to remove that there. Put the back on top. And actually you can just hold it there because as you can see here, this is actually the spring that tells the camera that the dark slide's in and it lets you shoot. And now we grab the back and we put it on top. So we've got to hold that pressure down. And basically there we go. It will feel a little tight because of course all the seals are new. So let's put one in this corner. Also, this is just like changing your tires in your car. You don't want to do all the screws on one side first. So you do one, don't tighten all the way, then go to the opposite corner and you put the next one. So we go all the way down, and don't tighten it all the way. And then we're going to go down to this corner, which is where all the pressure is too. I'm going to put this one in. And you don't want to, if it doesn't want to go in, don't force it, okay guys? Because these will strip fairly easily. They're small screws. And also remember, your cameras are not brand new, so that will require a little bit of help sometimes. So yeah, basically that's all there is. Now we can put the next one. And you can let go now, it won't pop. And you can remove the dark side if you want to remove a bit of that pressure. So just putting all the screws back in, guys. This is not that interesting. So yeah, that's basically how you change your light seals on your Hasselblad. And this should fix your issue. If you're still having issues, you can always redo it, just in case. It wouldn't be the first time I have to do it a second time over. Don't shoot your most important pictures straight after. Just put a cheap roll of maybe black and white film, test it out fast. And also you want to test it out with strong light conditions. So shoot midday, sunny weather, and try to see if the light will go through the light seals basically and expose your film on the wrong side of things, not when you're taking a picture. So yeah, that's how you do it, guys. As you can see, I'm just tightening them all down, and we'll just check with the dark side once we've finished. Once we have them all, then you can go back and start tightening them properly. So give them a bit of a squeeze. There we go. There we go. All of them. They won't come loose, but it's not bad also to check after a couple of days just in case. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. And now your dark side just goes in. And as I can tell you, it's a tight fit when you put it back in. Okay, there we go. So you'll feel it's tight. And after a couple of days with it inside, it'll get a little easier. And now you can attach it back to your camera, and you're back ready to shoot. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on how to change your light seals on a Hasselblad A12 or A24 back. No more light leaks on your film, not at least unintentional. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember you can subscribe, like, comment, let me know how it goes. Also, there's a Patreon page if you feel like supporting the channel for more content like this. I'll leave the link below for the little basically light seal kits that they sell on eBay, which is where I get them. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye.